Welcome back to The Wandering Screen. I'm Matt Koss, and today I'm sharing my top 5 annoying things in movies. Let's get straight into it. If someone were to jump out and scare me from behind a door, there wouldn't necessarily be a blare of string instruments accompanying sounds of glass smashing and piercing screams. The sound design and mixing added into a scare can actually reduce the impact of the scare itself. Like, I get it. Make the most out of Dolby Atmos sound in theaters. Save it for some massive explosion. Adding elements into a scare that wouldn't otherwise exist in reality makes me very aware I'm watching a movie when I want to be transported.
Hey, let's just sit with what we heard.
Are you serious?
Well, we don't have to constantly be entertaining ourselves, do we?
Oh, the classic. How long can you turn away from looking at the road before you drive into something? Hypothetical question, of course. Sometimes a driving scene will either be filmed in front of a green screen to add VFX later of the car moving, or a car can be attached to a rig and pulled along a road while filming. So I get it. Actors can just be in the scene, look at the person in the passenger seat for an unnecessarily safe amount of time because they're not actually driving. But then out of the car windows, you see the car driving fast down the streets of Manhattan, and you have to wonder, when are they going to hit a red light? Or if they're driving on an LA freeway, it's very unrealistic that they're moving fast on a freeway at sunset during peak hour on the northbound 405.
Yes, sir. I'll attend to the count. Thank you for your confidence. Yes, of course, sir. If I may inquire, what in fact happened to Mr. Renfield in Transylvania?
I don't want to bring Nicole Kidman into this, but sometimes that Aussie accent pierces through the American one she's putting on, and it's all I can hear. There are definitely films where it feels like nothing in the story would be affected if the actors could just use their natural accents. Also, it's not like Matthew McConaughey's off doing a British accent, so why make Hugh Grant do an American one? Paul Mescal only needs his Irish accent, and I really do think that Chris Hemsworth's performances are better when he's in an Australian accent. I don't need to see it. The color of the vomit doesn't add depth to a character. Like, sometimes I think I'm just watching someone take a shit from their mouth. It's just the opposite end, you know? I find it really irritating when no one flushes the toilet after they puke, or worse, when they throw up in a sink and they don't even clean it off under the tap. Like, wash it down. What are you thinking? People are going to come in here and use it. Then when a character is sick in bed and they puke in a bucket and you see the little chunks slowly descending on a pile of saliva down the side, sometimes it's like little bits of chewed up chicken with corn and maybe some bits of spinach in a yellow dressing. It's gross even thinking about it. And if you're thinking, Matt, that's just a normal bodily function, to that I say, swallow harder and push it out the other end. There you are, sitting in an AMC theater after watching 30 minutes of preview and the same advertisements that have been running since COVID, and the lights finally go down for the start of the film. Ooh, what's that? A Universal Studios logo. Alright, cinematic, like a space movie. Throw another piece of popcorn in your mouth, like, let's start this film, yeah. Then a third company logo appears, and then a fourth, sometimes a fifth, and if that happens, there's most certainly going to be a sixth one. Finally, the screen goes to black and you're ready to start the film when you have to sit through each bloody studio and production company and financier that had the gall to put into their contract that their logo and name must be seen separately at the start of the film. A lot of the logos are very recognizable and can have a Pavlovian response. Like when I see the DreamWorks one where the kid is sitting fishing in a half-moon crescent because dream big, I guess, I get excited. But I know once the logo sequences are over, I'm going to be told, once again, I know it's DreamWorks. I don't need it to be repeated to me. Go at the end of the film. Like, you don't need to ride the roller coaster and jump back in the front of the line after you just got off. Go to the back of the line and wait until the movie is over. Thank you very much. Thanks for making it to the end of the video. Make sure to subscribe and leave a like, and let me know what annoys you in movies. I'd love to hear it. See you next time.